5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't tell me you're sorry, 'cause you're not. Baby, when I know you're only sorry. Serious, I'm too young to be serious. And I'm ready for love, love. You better work, 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 you better work.
Studio series. I'm Erica, and with me today is Jasmine B.
Hi.
And we'll be spending the first part of today's show conducting a live chat with all of you. And so remember to post your comments to the chat to have Jasmine B answer your questions right here live. So are you ready to take your first question? All right, let's do this. Let's dive right in. Our first question is from Princess Buttercup. And the question is, where are you right now, Jasmine, and what songs are you going to perform today?
Right now, I am at Pulse Studios, and the songs I'm going to be performing today are a lot of my new music, also including Sears, so some familiar songs, but some new ones.
Awesome. Okay, so our next question is from Koku LaRue. I'm sorry, I'm going to mispronounce some of these names, and some of them I'm going to get right, and I don't have any idea. So my apologies in advance. You'll help me out.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Okay. So Koku LaRue, there's been a lot of discussion on the web about the release of your album. Do you have an anticipated launch date?
For my album, it should be coming out at the beginning of next year, so I'm pretty excited about that, but you'll be seeing my single and hearing my single pretty soon in the next one. So.
All right, so keep an eye out, guys. All right, our next question is from, again, I said I was going to mess these up. I think it's
Stacy Starr.
Stacy Starr, thank you.
There you go.
All right, what did you do to prepare for your album?
To prepare for my album, I have to say it was a lot of hard work, from going into studios, into rehearsals, you know, keeping songs, and at the last minute you're like, oh, I like this song, and changing it up, and just like, it's a lot of hard work and dedication, but it pays off, man.
How long has the process been from beginning to end? How long?
I would have to say music, my sound, and I found who I was.
All right, ready for our next question?
Definitely.
Awesome. Okay. The Magus. What is your favorite song that you've recorded, and what is it about?
I would have to say one of my favorite songs that I've recorded is my song called Jealous, and I wrote it myself, and it's about basically a girl being jealous, and a lot of girls want to admit to being jealous. So it's me admitting in the song that I'm jealous of, like, you know, my boyfriend in the song, with him hanging with all these girls, and it's kind of like just me pouring my feelings out to him, but at the same time I don't want to be nagging him, and I'm just going to end up losing him if I keep nagging him. So it's kind of me getting over the whole jealous.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
If you're 16, you already know that you're not supposed to nag your man. I think you're really ahead of the game. I think you're really ahead of the game.
Well, you know, I'm just kidding.
Did you mean some at the time? And
to be honest, I've been so caught up in music that I really haven't had time for that. But it's like from things that I've seen, like my friends have gone through it, and a lot of movies actually. But yeah, my time will come to experience that.
Yeah, definitely. You have tons of time. Our next question, here's a name I know, and I like Bieberette.
I like that name.
When you're in the studio, what is a typical day like?
When I'm in the studio, okay. Well, I always have to be in the studio really early. And I gotta do like an hour of warm-ups, and not a lot of talking before I get into the studio. It depends on if I know the song when I get there or not, but I am prepared to be in the studio all night. So, but it's pretty fun. We work on more than one song, so it's a long process.
Do you have any like specific, like you said you can't talk, what else do you have to do to like make sure that your voice is perfect?
It sucks, but I can't have any dairy. I can't have like cheese or like milk or chocolate or nothing like that.
Oh man.
Because yeah, not good for the voice. But when I'm
Where do you find inspiration when you're making music in the studio?
Wow. Well, a lot of people say that a song comes out best when when it's you that wrote it, when it's coming from you, when it's coming from what you're feeling. And a lot of the inspiration I get is from like stuff that happened in my life, like through my friends or through my family. So I try to put that in the music so people could understand.
Do you ever have people assume a song is about them and get upset? And you're like, oh, it wasn't about you.
Yeah, definitely all the time. And sometimes you think the good song's about them, but it's not. I'm just kidding.
Our next question is from Fruitles. Fruitles, it's fun to say. What time of the day would you say you're most creative? Morning, afternoon, night, when you're sleeping?
Definitely not in the mornings. Don't ever want to be up in the mornings. I would have to say at nighttime is when I'm most creative.
Yeah?
And sometimes when I'm sleeping. But yeah.
Our next question is from AllieLove143XX. Is there anyone in music whom you consider a role model, or anyone you think has managed their career right way?
I would have to say Beyonce. I think she's amazing, and from how she changed her whole thing of when she was younger from Destiny's Child, and then got this whole diva thing going on, and her style is awesome. So I would have to say Beyonce.
Yeah.
She's super edgy.
She
so
does
I
it
like that
all.
about her. Oh, definitely.
The next question is from Valerie V99. Can you tell me about what you're wearing, and who is your inspiration for fashion? Yeah, let's start with the first question, which is tell us about what you're wearing.
Okay, well, me and my dancers kind of have the whole black thing going on. It's really, really cool.
Wait, what's the black thing?
Like the edgy look. And I have, my sneakers on and this cool, this is going to be my signature glove, so it's going to be pretty awesome. And I got this cool leather jacket on with the cute accessories and the chain, so yeah, kind of like that whole edgy look.
Very cool. Okay, so who's your inspiration for fashion?
I would have to say Chanel Iman. She's really, really good in fashion. She's so pretty, so I'll just say her.
Very cool. The next question is from Animal. Where do you go to find new music? I'm assuming Animal means like the radio, or
I would have to say the radio. And I get a lot of I find out about a lot of music from my older brother. I just randomly walk past his room and he has all this new music I've never heard before. Then months later it's out on the radio. So I think I really want to start getting my music from him, be ahead of the game. So I'm gonna start.
Yeah, all you need is that one friend who
has everything.
Right.
Yeah.
And then that's it. You're just
I'm set.
Right. Do you find ever that some songs that he plays the first thing you're like, oh, I don't know, and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm in love with this song?
There was some songs, I won't name, but there are some songs that at first I was kind of it's cool, But then after a while I started listening to it, and I'm like, you know what, this song is freaking smash. So, yeah.
The next question is from JMH1231. What do you do to have fun?
When I'm not working, what I do to have fun, I like to bowl. I'm not the best bowler, but I love to bowl. I like to go to the movies. I like to go to the beach. I prefer at 12 o'clock at night when I go. But that's the kind of stuff I do for fun.
Well, I guess it's easier when you live in California and you can just get up and go to the beach whenever you want.
Just to walk the pier. It's pretty cool.
I was going to say, what do you do to the beach at midnight?
Well, I go with some friends. I walk the pier, or sometimes I just go swimming. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I do.
Cool. Our next question is from Elephant. So we're now on a lot of animals today on the chat. I've heard that you have some odd talents. Is this true?
Yeah, it is actually true. Well, I can pop my shoulder out of socket. It's pretty cool.
Which shoulder?
Both, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to show now, but I do have a video that we can go to in a little bit that you guys can see that.
Very cool.
It's pretty cool.
Alrighty. Our next question is from Sydney. What is it like to have such a huge following? How often do you tweet?
It's amazing. All the fans are just absolutely amazing, and how they go on the Twitter, and they're so dedicated, and they make all these Twitter pages for me, and I really appreciate it. And I tweet almost every day. I try to tweet as much as I can and let them know what I'm doing so they can stay involved and know what's up to date.
Very cool. Our next question is from AJ Loves Pop. The VMAs are this weekend. I almost forgot. And what's your favorite video from this past year? You can take a minute to think about it, because that's a pretty tough question.
I would have to say Baby. Come on now. I would have to say Baby. That would be one of my favorite videos past year.
Yeah, I think for people who don't know that you had a cameo in Justin Bieber's video. And And you went bowling in that video as well, so you got to
Yeah.
show off your...
So I get to show off my skills and bowling.
How was Justin at bowling, or did you guys actually not play a real game?
Well, we actually played for a little bit. I honestly think I'm better, but but he's pretty good. He's not that bad. He can curve the ball. I can't, but I think I'm better.
Our next question is from Paisano. I am an artist. What do you recommend I do to get my foot in the door? How did you get your start?
I would have to say, to get started, whether it's like you want to sing or dance or act, is just to, well, for singing, just go to a lot of stuff, you know, in your area. If it's talent shows, just sing in as many places as you can, because you never know who's watching. Start posting YouTube videos of you singing. I think that's a really good thing. That's kind of how I started. I started posting up videos, and a lot of people saw it. And I was just singing down the street randomly one day, and somebody heard me. And just because of that, I'm where I'm at now.
So sing everywhere. Even when you're
Yeah,
walking
and
down the
post a
street.
lot of YouTube videos so people on YouTube can see your talent. It helps a lot.
That's good advice. Our next question is from Susina. I'm dying to hear your new album. Are you recording new songs, or is it ready to come out?
We are doing the final touches, recording a couple new songs, but it's definitely in the works, and you guys will not be waiting too long. It's gonna be us.
How do you feel about the songs you're about to do now versus like some of your older stuff you recorded earlier on the album?
Wow. I would have to say, because when I was younger, there wasn't a lot that I could talk about because I was like 12, so it's like a 12-year-old talking about love, it's not believable. So now when I'm at 16, I could talk about crushes and about different things. So it's like a big step up. So yeah.
Awesome. The next question is from Bebopper. Do you have any dancers with you right now?
Yeah, my dances are amazing. You're gonna see a little bit of them later, and trust me, you're in for a treat. So.
How many dancers do you have with you today?
I have 4 dancers today. I have 2 boys and 2 girls, and they're absolutely amazing. So
Awesome. Okay, it looks like we are at our last question. It's from Fever.
Fever.
Yeah, Fever. What song are you going to sing first?
I'm going to be singing my song called These Boys, and it's like a girl power song. So you guys are gonna like it. And a lot of you guys are gonna like it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right. I think we're running out of time for the interview questions, but thank you guys for coming out here, and I'll come back in a little bit. Bye.